Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be test riding the test rides again. Now, this one, I'm honestly going to say it right now, I don't think is really worth getting, but I'm going to test drive it anyway. So this is the Banshee. You can buy it from Legendary Motorsport, and it's like 100k or something. But why would I not recommend it? Well, I'll tell you in just a minute, but first, let's test drive this thing. Okay, so like I said, I wouldn't recommend this car. Now, the reason why is because if you bought the car that was cheaper, like the 100k, the first original car, you could get the Bentley version or this version, so you have more of a choice to do than if you bought it from here. You kind of only have to do the HSW vehicle, which is a PS5 Xbox Series X thing, by the way. But let's move on to the next vehicle. Okay. So this is the next car. We've got the Grotti GT500. Let's take this thing out for a spin. Okay guys, so I think this car, well, I'll be very honest, I think this car performed better than I thought it would. It looks good, it sounds good. I think this is one of the good ones for now. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next vehicle we've got is the Overflawed I can never pronounce the name of this car, but let's just give this a test drive and I'll tell you if I think it's worth it or not. Okay, so straight up I'm going to say that I don't like the look of this car. The reason is it doesn't have a spoiler on it, and really the spoiler makes a huge difference in the car. But I just don't like the look of it. I don't think the car performs that bad, but if you want to get it, because then you can put a spoiler on it. But still, this car's not. This car doesn't exactly look the best on, the list out there of cars we can test drive. So let's move on to the next one. Would I recommend you buy this one? Probably. So we've got the Pariah here. Let's give this thing a test drive. Now, to be very honest, I quite like this car, so let's give this thing a test drive. Okay, so I like the way it sounds. The car looks, well, it doesn't look in good condition because I crashed it a couple of times, but still the car doesn't look too bad. Would I recommend it? Yes, I think it's one of the best cars in the game. So yeah, I would recommend buying the Pariah. So let's move on to the Simeon cars at the Simeon dealership. Let's go. Okay guys, so here we got the RS Sultan Classic. Let's give this thing a test drive. Okay, so I like the way it sounds. I like the way it performs. It's not like it's got like front wheel or rear wheel drive or anything like that. I think this thing performs pretty well for what it is. I know this doesn't look like it's in the best condition, but still, we'll make do with what we got. Yeah, do I like this car? Yes. Do I think it's worth getting? Probably. So I'm just getting it. Let's move on to the next car. Okay, so let's take the Vapid Hustler out for a test drive. Okay, I don't even want to drive this for any longer. I'm just going to say don't buy it. This is a waste of money. Don't buy this car at all. Okay, so let's test out the Ubermensch Cypher. Now let's take this thing out for a test drive. I had to stop somehow. Do I like this car? Yes. Do I think it's worth buying? Yes. Let's move on to the next one. The next one we're going to test drive is the Albany Hermes. Let's take this thing for a test drive. Okay, so wait, hold on. Oh wow, that's actually a really cool feature. The car goes up and down as you drive along. Watch. Anyway, do I recommend this car? Yeah, it has a unique feature, so I'd say yes. I don't think this car is terrible. It sounds pretty cool. But yeah, let's just move on to the last vehicle and we'll see if this is worth buying. And I'll give you my opinions on all the cars. Okay, so the last car we have to test is the Ubermensch Central Classic. Let's take this thing out for a spin right now. So I'll give you my opinion here. I think this car. I don't think this car is actually worth it. I don't think this car is worth it. The reason being, this car is. I don't think there's anything wrong with the car. You could buy it if you wanted to, but I just wouldn't recommend it. I don't know why, but I just don't think this car is really worth buying. Anyway, let's move on to the Simeon's place, and I'm going to tell you what I think you should buy there, and I'll tell you what I think you should buy if you want to at the Los Santos car meet. Cars that I could recommend here. Let's start with the Ubermensch Cypher, the Albany Hermes, only if you want to upgrade it more. I think like if you wanted it for like that feature where it goes up a little bit more, maybe buy it for that reason. Otherwise, maybe give it a miss. And I would also recommend the Sultan RS Classic, Karin RS Sultan Classic. Now, I'm not going to go over to the other place to tell you there, but I'll just tell you in person. I recommend the Pariah. I recommend the Acha-Cha-Cha-Cha. I recommend the Banshee if you bought it from the shop, like from the store on your phone. Otherwise, I would not recommend buying the Banshee. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.